Tim and Joel. Listen via the Nova Player. Download it now from the App Store or Google Play and take Nova wherever you go. The Nova Player.
Mic 1 on. Mic 2, that's you, Kate.
Right, here we go.
Mic 3, Joel Creasy, you're on.
Come down and spend some time with the guys.
It's Kate, Tim and Joel, live from Aotearoa, New Zealand.
Take it to the place I love.
Kia ora. Kia ora, kids. Hanging out with friends.
Making some radio, man.
Okay, strap in. Oh, we're doing it. We are so doing it.
Too right, Cobber.
Yeah, we are. Do you find that you do talk a bit more Ocker when you're overseas?
Whenever I'm overseas, no matter where I am, I really up the Aussie. I'll call my bed my swag.
No, you do not.
I'll call food chucker.
I brought my jumbuck.
You absolutely do not. I was in a shop today, though, and the girl said to me, "Are you from Australia?" And I said, "Yes." She said, "Oh, I could tell by the accent." I thought, your accent's the same as mine.
She's just being polite, though. You could do with being a bit more polite to people out and about.
I am the polite one. The way you spoke about the lady today.
About her, but not to her. There's a huge difference.
Well, thank God she
Lunch.
didn't hear it.
I was very nice to her face.
Yes.
Yes.
But sell me the celery tonic or don't.
I know. We had a great day today. A bit of food, bit of sightseeing, bit of shopping.
We went shopping together. We all did very well.
Oh, yeah. But then you got a sore
very well.
tummy and went home. But
No,
we all
sore
do have
head.
a new outfit on today. I think we're all
jazzy.
wearing new things.
Yeah, we are.
Mine isn't offensive.
Is mine offensive? What, two people making love on a beach?
Mine's very conservative. Yours is tie-dye. If I wore that, we'd be, you know.
But my tie-dye, mate, means I'm in a good mood as opposed to when you wear tie-dye, a little bit...
It is your signature piece. Remember, we did that the other week.
No, we're at the museum today, the Tapapan Museum.
That's right.
It was wonderful.
That was amazing.
We saw the Gallipoli exhibition.
Yes, we went into the earthquake room.
Oh, yeah, we got shook.
If you're in the earthquake room during an earthquake, do they even each other out?
Oh, good call.
Oh, you should have asked that question to Roger.
Well, and then we had to drop and cover in the earthquake room, and Kate and I, being the actresses on the team, took it very we were great.
Well, you did. I know you were worried about crushing your hair.
I know, but I did say to Kate, was there ever an earthquake in Summer Bay?
No mudslides.
Mudslides.
I mean, it's stalkers.
You're in Hurricane
kidnapping,
Katrina.
Yeah.
Not Katrina. What was
Tracy?
Tracy,
but
my
I was
apologies.
6 back then.
Yeah, but you'd
Not
still
in the real
you'd
one.
remember about it.
I might have a mudslide later, actually, after dinner.
Oh, I might have an espresso martini.
Ooh, no notes left.
Oh, I know, thank God.
What's a mudslide? Is that a drink, or
It's like
is that
I
is
think
that different to a massage?
It's a Turkish coffee.
Oh
No, it's not. I
a
don't know.
mudslide to massage.
no! Isn't there some kind of?
Oh,
Oh, my goodness. What do you ask
a
for?
lot about yourself.
Do you ask for a mudslide when you go to a massage? We all know
Don't
what
they
that
do with
means.
some kind of
Oh, I know what you're talking about.
Yeah,
as
don't
well.
Urban Dictionary that.
Yeah.
We are here live
Hey,
in New
Richie.
Zealand, and we have another chance around the corner for you to join us. Well, not us, you know what I mean. Dreaming of New Zealand, just book a ticket. Stop dreaming about New Zealand and go. What's the plot? Not too far away.
Kate, Tim and Joel.
We can be together. Pleasure Love, the Nova remix. It's good to hear that when you're overseas. It makes me feel like I'm back home.
Does it?
Yeah, we're OS. Did you know that?
I know. I think my bed would make me feel like I was at home.
Oh.
Can I get some support?
Having a mudslide massage.
No,
Yeah, I
not
know.
mudslide.
Have you
That
had a
was-
chance to Urban Dictionary that?
I've worked it out. I didn't mean mudslide. I meant body slide.
Oh, my God, Kate.
That's not rude.
A body slide?
If someone's sliding their body,
Yes.
On you?
On yours at a massage?
that's when you always chuff off for a massage. I was wondering what was
Oh,
going
that's
on.
why you run out of here some Monday nights.
Covered in baby oil.
Yeah, it's like Kathy Freeman's joined the team. Never seen you get down to the car so fast. So why you wear that full suit on Mondays?
Full body suit so I don't get oil on the leather seats.
Because that car have leather seats. That's a bit of a surprise.
Oh, that's stunning.
I'm in the market for a new
Oh,
one.
well, good. I appreciate that. I would appreciate that. What's your weakness, guys? What is your weakness? That's where we're heading now because Intern Pete, our Intern Pete, not to be confused with Kyle and Jackie O's Intern Pete. You're about double his age.
You're going to say double. Oh. I don't know.
Kate! That's the boss!
Oh, gosh, roast master.
Oh, Joan Rivers is here.
Take a seat at Jeff Ross's roast.
Hey.
And I love it. You're so rude. You did not to say the whole thing, but saying enough. Yeah. That's what you do, sitting at dinner, just saying enough, but not saying the whole thing.
And also where we're going with this story as well.
Yes. Intern Pete. Well, I'm not going to say it because he's right here.
Right.
Or do you want me to?
Well, I can say it.
He has a weakness.
I think as far as weaknesses go, everyone's got them.
Well, I just want to work it out. I don't think
are we really talking about them? I don't know.
I don't think I do have a weakness. I'm so measured and disciplined.
Oh, cheeky glass of red wine.
I reckon we could line
sometimes
up.
I laugh.
Shush.
Yes.
I reckon we could line up everyone that's come to Wellington to make this show at that door right now,
Yeah.
and one after the other, they could all come in and say, Tim's weakness is.
Well, if
back
you let
to
other
back.
people into the studio, they could do that.
But we were talking about it yesterday at lunch because we had a beautiful lunch at the Many
Coves.
Many of Coves in Marlborough.
The Bay of Many Coves.
Bay of Many Coves in Marlborough.
So many coves. I got lost.
Yes.
The Marlborough region.
Sounds.
Marlborough Sounds.
Yeah.
Oh,
Sound.
yum. Yeah.
And it was delicious. And it's so funny. We're also used to working together all of the time and sharing so much of our lives together, but probably not sitting down and sharing a meal. And we had intern Pete.
Breaking bread.
Yeah.
Bread, and that's exactly what Pete was doing. And I don't know if I've heard it once, I've heard it 1,000 times. That bread and butter is Pete's weakness.
This is bread. But the way he said it, because he was spreading all of the butter on one of these slices of bread. I'm like, it was a big table. And the way he said he leant over and went, oh, bread's my weakness.
Yeah. So we're asking what's your weakness in the most sarcastic way. Like people say, oh, I'm having a cheeky second coffee for the day.
Oh my God, coffee must be your weakness.
Or like when we were in the lounge on the way over and Bree brought back a plate with the tiniest little choc chip muffin on it. I'm like,
Oh, yeah. Weakness.
Someone's about to go on a big
Chockies.
work adventure.
Oh God, Chocky's my weakness.
A little bit of dark chocky before bed. That's the
At
weakness.
8 a.m. on Monday, a little chocky muffin.
Maybe a bit of bad TV or something. Oh my God, the Kardashians, they're my weakness.
Oh, yes. Like when people say maths. Oh, that's my weakness. Don't judge me. That's my weakness.
58 Horizon Blues. That's my weakness.
Kate, Tim, and Joel on Nova.
Oh, we're talking weaknesses now. I mean, it's so nice.
Weakness,
Oh, that's great.
weakness, man. Okay, now.
Oh,
Oh,
great.
so the weakness bit's cut out?
Yeah. What a,
Oh, it's good because
That's
Bree can
awesome.
chat to Dan now on Thursday, Arvo. So you tell him that that's wrong?
show is so smooth.
Is this it?
Oh, I hear you, sister.
Oh, men's your weakness.
Maybe they are.
Well, we think my little cheeky weakness might be a soft drink.
Yeah, it
I
is.
love a
That's
soft
your
drink.
weakness. We all did our off-air
that's
weaknesses too.
Yeah.
Or a
Which is
maxi bomb.
hilarious.
They're more fun.
I love a cheeky little maxi bomb.
Onion rings?
God, I love a maxi
How
bomb.
great's the maxi bomb? Which bit do you eat first, the chocolate bit or the biscuit bit?
Can you do it both together?
No, you can't fit a whole maxi bomb in your mouth.
I'm
Can't
sure
ya?
you can.
You know, I love
anyone
a Kit
could in
Kat
this
finger.
studio,
I love a
the two
Kit
of
Kat
you.
chunky finger. Oh, I don't think that's the way around. Chunky Kit Kat
No.
finger.
I like
But
it.
I don't think that can be a weakness, can it? Or I can't go into the fuel station
I
without getting
can't.
myself a big, what do you call it?
Kit Kat finger.
The fuel station. Wow. Who fills up your car?
Isn't it the fuel station? I've got to go
Where
to the
do
fuel
you fuel up
station.
a Cape Canaveral?
You go up the high street into town and get fuel.
Petrol, it's called. Yeah, we call it petrol.
I love a pair of
because I wish I
trainers.
was-
That's my another weakness.
Oh, no.
yeah.
Well, I had a woman, I bought some trainers on the weekend, and I had a woman that in the store that I happened to buy 2 pairs of trainers from
Oh, someone's doing well.
correct me and say, they're actually sneakers.
Oh, sneakers. Okay.
Yeah, my wife calls them trainers too.
Yeah, I
don't
say
like it.
trainers. You know, other people have said to me, they're not trainers. You're not training in them.
Oh,
they're
okay.
sneakers.
Sneakers. Kicks.
My weakness sometimes after work was to go home and have maybe just one ice cold beer.
Yeah, just one.
Just one to go, you know what? Everything's gone well today.
But is it kind of exhilarating? And you have to say it like this. Oh, God, it's my weakness.
Sometimes I go, oh, I love this so much.
Oh, God, I've had
cheeky.
such a big day.
Cheeky boy.
Pour it in a glass. Oh, my God. And then off to bed.
Yeah, of
With me
course.
book. G'day, Eve. How are you? We're talking about this, by the way, because intern Pete, our intern Pete, who Kate's just fat shamed.
I actually didn't, because I don't even know, and no disrespect to the other intern Pete that works at another radio
Oh, yeah,
station.
but he has slimmed down a lot.
But I don't know who that intern Pete is.
He's lovely.
Well, I've heard he's great.
Pete
And
Depler.
we've been getting some feedback from him this
Oh,
week.
he's lovely.
Is he still their intern?
Well, I think that's his name. You know how we have cheeky names for our guys, but we don't say them on air because they're too rude?
Oh, I'd love
So we
to
just call
do.
them Gemma, Bree and Aaron and Maddie. And Dan. But what we really call them off air is a lot funnier.
Yeah.
No, because Pete also said to me he wanted to lose some weight on this trip. So last night he only had a steak with butter on it and 7 verbs. And I'm like, you're on the right track. I'm no Michelle Bridges. There's half a kilo of butter on that steak, which is not required. And 7 glasses of verbs in the hotel restaurant on your own.
And then 2 liqueurs, apparently.
Oh, no,
Oh,
dessert
you cheeky bugger.
wines.
Oh, that's
cheeky.
his weakness.
That's his weakness.
Sometimes, a little dessert wine after dinner. But he said, bread and butter's my weakness.
Like that. Oh, it's my weakness. I want like I've heard you, Pete.
Lots of polo shirts with big numbers on them are his weakness too. What are you, number 62? That's cool.
Hawaii's his
Oh,
weakness.
my God.
yes.
Why is his weakness? The police weakness.
Oh, God.
Not the band.
No flashing lights. Oh, they're my weakness.
We saw the NZ police actually outside the hotel with
I
a
think someone was important
someone
there.
very
Yeah, someone
important
very important arrived.
Who?
because there's a car with an Australian
The
flag. on the
Lubmobile
front.
guy. The kid from the Lubmobile ad. 13,
Oh, we finally
30,
found him.
32,
He get a
yeah.
police escort,
Yeah,
mate.
he does. And an escort.
His weakness.
He's old. When I'm travelling, it's me
I'm
weakness.
not treating myself.
Okay, sorry, Eve. We're rabbiting on. That's our weakness.
Hey, guys.
What's your weakness, mate?
Potato chips.
Very well delivered, Eve.
Oh, potato chips, are they your
Thank
weakness?
you.
Oh, you cheeky thing.
Hang on, gems or chips?
Oh, just chips. Plain
And do you
salt.
eat-
Plain
do you eat them on your
salted
own?
chips. Oh, God, yeah.
In the car?
Anywhere, Kate, anywhere.
In the bed? Do you eat them in the bed?
I do. I have a little bowl at night before I go to sleep.
Oh, God, they're your weakness.
They really
I
are.
know, totally.
Packets, do you put them in the actual bin or do you hide them
Someone
under
else
the
has
rubbish?
been
Oh,
up
I
the
live
road.
alone. I live alone, so it's okay.
So no one needs to know. It's so good. Pour detergent on them if you've eaten too much.
I've been known to put the newspaper on top of a few beer cans before. That really puts people off the scent. Oh, Eve, that's brilliant.
Oh,
Thank you.
Eve,
nailed
thank you
it.
so much.
Kate, Tim, and Joel. Nova.
Are we on again?
Kate, Tim, and Joel. Driving you home on Nova.
It's hide the cheese. The reason I wanted to play this though was, is it coming up? About the crisps? Crisps is the chorus. Yeah, because they want, do you want for tea? I want crisps.
Oh, yes.
That was the reason.
Nothing better than a good crisp.
That's a cheeky chip.
A cheeky chip.
We were at the Weta workshop today.
Yeah, which was fantastic.
Yeah, it's where they make the kind of real things that appear in movies like Lord of the Rings, The Hobbit.
Yes, Power Rangers, Xena.
Yes.
Yeah, all the prosthetics and everything are so amazing.
Avatar.
All like the weapons and the
Yeah.
swords and the bow and arrows.
Yes, but one thing that pricked my attention, and Kate Ritchie,
Yeah.
is we met the guy that created the Smith's Chips Gobbledock.
Gobbledock. And I think he even said, even though we are in New Zealand now, I
Yeah.
think he created them in the Blue Mountains of New South Wales.
Right, so
Did
there
he
you go.
mention
That's
that?
right.
Something
Yeah,
like
he's
that.
he's from Sydney originally, Warren.
Yeah, people of a certain age would understand these ads. Remember these ads? The Gobbledock.
What is it about Smith's crinkle-cut potato crisps that make them so irresistible to gobbledocks? The
So we
taste.
actually saw the inner workings of the Gobbledock's face.
Yeah, and the funny thing about Warren is that he's presenting this kind of workshop, and we were talking through all these amazing things with him about sculpture and like getting hands on and trying new things, and he just threw the Gobbledock into conversation like it wasn't important, because of course we were deep in like the world of Peter Jackson and Lord
And
of
also
the
because
Rings.
we all look so young.
Oh, of course, me. I mean, I was, and then he says the Gobbledock, and that's kind of not one of the most exciting things, but it certainly was a great thing.
Yeah, you two lost
We
your
took
mind.
away. way. We did.
Yeah, I know. You kept having to tell me that you weren't born yet. I'm like, okay, cool.
No,
I'm going to go and see Elvis, and I wasn't born when he was around.
No, you kept saying to me, "Oh, I bet you know the Gobbledoc," and I was like, "No, I don't actually know the Gobbledoc."
Do you not know the Gobbledoc?
No,
I
he
don't know
doesn't.
the Gobbledoc.
No, he doesn't.
When was the Gobbledoc?
Like in the late 80s, I think.
Apparently shocking that I wouldn't know the Gobbledoc for obvious reasons.
Oh, I get it.
Still
now.
love a Smith ship, though. Who doesn't? If you want to come to
cheeky.
New Zealand and see the Weather Workshop yourself, a trip to give away very, very soon.
Kate, Tim and Joel.
We have a little disco in here.
I know, we were having a sing-along because these are like karaoke mics that we're talking into.
And are we even on?
They don't feel real.
No, it doesn't. None of this does.
Has our show even
Is
gone out
this
to the
real?
country?
I hope it's not real.
Hands up if you can hear us. Can anyone hear us? Oh, yeah, cool. Gemma can.
Oh, great.
Gemma's always going
That's
to
her
put
on-air
her
name.
hand up. Yeah. Wouldn't it be funny if we just put everyone's nicknames into a hat? We pulled them out and had to guess whose nickname it was.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, don't do stuff like that because someone will end up crying. You know,
It's been such a good week.
that has been such a good week, surprisingly. I mean, I was always going to have a good time.
Oh, of course. You can have a good time anyway.
I could. Well, as if you couldn't in New Zealand.
True.
Dreaming of New Zealand, just book a ticket, stop dreaming about it, and go. Tickets to New Zealand, not tickets, but trips to New Zealand coming up in a
Tickets,
second.
flights,
Flights.
I'm on the
Accommodate.
door list for New Zealand.
experiences.
Oh, experiences.
Oh, my God. Journeys.
Journeys. And you never stop
Memories.
learning here.
Memories.
Oh, the memes.
Oh, heaps of memes. And memes. Lots of photos.
I've taken so.
You've taken so many photos. Oh, my
It's
God.
because, like I said on yesterday's show, though, I'm taking photos so I have to talk to you less, so I can kind of wander off and find a nice view or a vista.
Yeah. Your little jetty walk on your own the other day was lovely.
Oh, I just had to have a break. I was in
Yeah.
that helicopter for ages with you, and I was like, oh, I got time out, guys.
And then we all played All By Myself out of our phones to you as you walked down the jetty.
I didn't even hear that.
We know. It was so
Were
funny.
you making jokes about me
My favourite
behind
thing
my
was the bloody
back?
walk to the end of the jetty like this. And then you went...
Because I
was
quite
lovely.
like being on my own.
was
In fact, it's
lovely.
better for everyone
than
involved.
Well, right now, though, we're asking you a very simple question. On 13, 24, 10, what do you have a ton of?
Yeah.
What do you have a ton of?
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
You want to have a go?
Photos?
Raspberries in the freezer.
Oh. Oh, I thought you were going to ask the question.
Oh, what do you have a ton of?
Well, be careful, because I can't dump you guys. So
We can't dump here?
Well, you can dump here, but it's up to Mason if he puts his stir fry down or whatever he's eating today, or his popcorn today.
Popcorn. Like you said, what was that funny? You actually said something quite funny about watching a movie that he's actually in, or
Yeah,
something.
I know. It's like you're watching a movie that you're actually in.
You didn't do two actually, so it was much better. on the
Yeah,
day.
sorry. I'm actually much better off air. I don't know why I'm allowed on.
Yeah. Get so nervous.
I do get so nervy, don't I? I should relax more.
Your mates.
I should block out that anyone's actually listening and just talk to you two.
Yeah.
All right. And what do you? Can you get your beeper thing ready?
Yeah.
And what do you have a ton of?
Yes,
Joel?
this man,
Yeah.
he's claiming to have built an army of over 8 million frogs in his garden.
Not crazy frogs.
Oh, so on purpose.
On
he's done
purpose.
this.
I do love
I
frogs.
bet you get like what's it called? A plague, when you get a plague of these
Oh,
things.
yeah. When you see a little green frog, it's very cute. I mean, obviously a cane toad, no go.
Well, he rescued a whole lot of frog spawn, and he's documented their growth into
Where do you get frog spawn from?
the
Spawn
local
hub.
apothecary. Spawn hub. Just got to find the local witch doctor. He's documented their growth into tadpoles and then fully fledged frogs. He now has 1.4 million frogs living in his backyard.
No, he doesn't.
Yes, he does. However, a marine biologist has warned that mass breeding over 1 million frogs all in the same place could have some adverse effects on the local ecosystem.
The environment.
Oh, you
Yeah,
think?
absolutely.
Oh, gosh, I so Rangers, Daisy.
Yeah. Well, an influx of frogs could have adverse effects such as too many predators of various insect species being released without many natural limits. Oh, I should have left it at the third dot point.
Yeah,
but
sometimes
anyway.
there's too much info.
Yeah.
13, 24, 10. What do you have a ton of? Speaking of frogs, I have a ton of Frog Stomp albums.
Do you? All different versions.
Well, I have.
because you're cool. Okay.
I have a CD, obviously. The new,
Break it down, Blackers.
yeah, the CD. I have the CD.
The CD.
Then I have
Yeah,
a
we've all
limited
got
A
that.
limited edition CD.
Okay, I don't.
Then I
have
got
that.
it on vinyl, and then they released the green see-through vinyl. Oh. So I got that too.
Sexy. Kate's
I
got the
love
shirt,
it.
doesn't? Don't you?
I have
Oh,
a
you do
T-shirt.
have
I
a
wear it to bed
shirt.
sometimes.
Do you?
Oh.
I'm thinking of us.
No. But no, actually, yes, unfortunately.
I know you do. I know, you're so
There are
cool.
so many things in my house. I'm like, oh, you've ruined that for me too.
But what do you have well, you'd have a lot of things because you like to collect
Shoes?
things.
Shoes.
Yeah.
I don't know. What else?
I know you suggested this about 4 hours ago, so I thought you might have planned something.
Mate, I've been to a Weta workshop. I've been to the Te Papa Museum. I have been busy. I
yes.
have been being cultured and learning things.
Yeah. We weren't allowed into the club in the hotel, though. I noticed that. Oh, but what? Out of all of us, we're not allowed in. Well, there's I don't want to mention the name of the hotel, but there's a club, like you know how hotels have clubs where you go in there and it's open bar.
On a
there's
separate level.
newspapers
Yeah,
and
you
stuff.
pay extra for that,
We
don't
have to be
you,
a
or
gold
something?
member or something. Like, who's a gold member of that?
Did you try getting in?
Yeah, I wanted to have our show meeting in there today.
Oh, that would have been nice.
Well,
And
little-
they said
little
no.
twizzle stick, you know that stuff.
Yeah. Oh, well, we're not
Peanuts.
mentioning them on air then.
No, that's what I mean.
I was packing.
Are you
What were you
really
packing?
packed?
Just
Packing heat. You took a photo of a gun today.
I
that
did.
huge one.
Did you
Mate.
not like that?
I did. I loved it.
Oh, good.
Yeah, the Weta workshop.
Didn't like the story about the hand.
Some of that was so gory.
No, not that. It was
that bit.
also creepy.
And the fact that he thought I might like that story says a lot about me. Hey, Lara, how are you? What do you have a ton of?
Well, I was going to say Rick Astley albums, but everybody has those, obviously. So I was going with Freckles. Being a redhead who grew up in Zimbabwe, that's what I have a ton of.
Oh, gorgeous.
my goodness.
Well done for dropping the F word too.
Yes.
I mean, actually not dropping it, but leaving it out. Well done. Thanks, Lara.
Freckles are cute.
She's really interesting, that lady. And we are never going to know much about her. She came from Zimbabwe.
Yeah, lots of people do. There's
Yeah, I
airports and
know.
planes.
Well, slide into Kay's DMs and have a chat.
Well, can she?
Yeah.
I don't know, Lara, do you have an Instagram?
I do have Instagram.
I bet
Would you
have
like to
a
give
really...
Kate your handle?
Not on air. Don't do it. You know how to find
me.
me. It's okay.
You
It's
know how to
okay.
find me.
Oh, you know how to find me. Yeah. Make sure you add the official on the end.
Yes. Thank you, Lara. If only we have more time.
I know.
Look
For the photos of the street art. That's Kate.
and the bark.
It's not bark, mate. It's moss.
Oh, I didn't know Ian Moss was there. Didn't know you were a Cold Chisel fan.
You should have seen all the photos of the bulbs I was taking.
What about the
I had a
light
bit
in
of
the hotel with the birds on it that someone said that you had one of? I was like, oh my God. That's the worst light I've ever seen in my life.
I don't have that one, but
Oh,
the
good.
designer of the person who's done that light
Yeah.
in the hotel, I had one when I lived at another house in the Southern Highlands, and I don't have that light anymore.
Yeah,
and I
good.
don't know. I wish I had that light.
It's a light with heaps of bird sticky tape on it.
It's not.
And then there were those fun cafe light bulbs in the middle.
Oh.
An artist made it.
Well, they're throwing that term around loosely.
I want to know who told you that story.
Well, I was making fun of the light.
Yeah, I
And
bet it was
then-
Gemma.
Don't throw my minder under the bus so easily.
And also, we don't just call her Gemma, okay? So what's her real name?
Right.
George, finally, what do you have of?
Oh, mate, I've got load of DVDs.
Oh, my God.
This is Kate, Tim and Joel.
Some massive energy on the phones today.
I know. So what just happened?
Well, we asked people what they had an F ton of.
Yeah.
And our last caller had lots of DVDs.
That's so funny. He went in so hard on the word as
He
well.
really did.
He wouldn't have even noticed. I don't.
I know,
think.
poor guy.
He knew
No,
what was
not
happening. He was
poor
on hold
guy.
for
That's
ages.
just the way. That's his vocab.
Yeah, that's and also
And
that's why
I'm not criticising that. I'm
Well,
just
we're asking
saying
the
that's the
question.
way. Yeah, exactly. He was, answering us.
But also,
God forbid.
when can I be that guy and say when are we going to just rule out that that's actually offensive, that word, unless it's being used towards someone about them? It's a pretty great word.
Yeah, but it'll
people are that
lose it.
offended by
Yeah,
it.
well, but I think we need to kind of say things. Those things are less appropriate in some situations
Yeah.
because then they also lose their effect.
But if anyone's just tuned in, we're not talking about the really bad one.
Oh no!
We're talking about like
But
third
you
base.
wouldn't
What's
put that
the
in a
really
sentence,
bad
would you?
one?
You wouldn't have
the
a.
really
You wouldn't
bad
have a.
one.
But ton of...
Well, I mean, some people do talk like that.
Yeah, they do.
Yeah.
You're right.
They do.
Especially in the songs.
Slips
I'm not
out.
mentioning any names.
I do not. I do
Oh,
not.
my
I've
God.
never used that word in
No,
my
you haven't
life.
used that word, but the other one... Woo.
You told me to get out of your way earlier.
Oh, I know. What do you say? Can I go to the effing toilet?
Where my dinner's late. Where's the waitress?
All right, we are going to the movies again. We're giving you a trip a day to New Zealand. Come and play where we've been. It's been so good. Dreaming of New Zealand. Just book a ticket. Stop dreaming and go. Bree and Clint are here. We don't have a lot of time with you guys today, actually, so just let's keep it quick if that's all right.
Hi, Kate, Tim and Joel.
Thank you very much. Anything you'd like to ask Bree or Clint?
Are you going to miss us?
Guess what?
What?
Oh, fair income.
Okay.
I'm not going to ask them anything because yesterday they called me an idiot.
You're an idiot.
And they're live right here in the studio.
Whoa.
No, and Ranger Stacey.
Ranger Stacey here, reporting for Lone Ranger
No, but
duty.
mate, that competition's
That was
over.
a different promo. That was a completely different
This is for
promo.
New Zealand and stuff.
Yeah.
We're not giving away your Lone Ranger stuff anymore. Great product still.
Ranger Stacey here, reporting for Lone
babe.
Ranger duty.
Babe.
All right.
I'm
chill out.
having so much fun, guys.
But Bree and Clint are here.
Hey, guys, it's Bree and Clint.
Oh, shush up.
Stop dreaming about New Zealand and just go.
All right.
Thanks, guys. See you tomorrow.
No, we haven't done
we
the
haven't
bit
played
yet.
the game.
So, God, these guys, well, they've done radio for years. They really don't get it.
Are they number one over here or something?
It's not hard to be. Stacey. I'm joking. They would think that's funny.
would they?
They're very funny.
Yes, they're very funny.
Hi, Kate, Tim and Joel.
Yeah, we get it. Okay, Stacey, ever been to New Zealand before?
Me, no.
All right.
That's good to hear.
It looks beautiful.
Ranger
It's
Stacey
stunning. Oh, yeah.
Whoa. This prize is totally wild.
It actually is.
It is. For
It's a
once
trip
you've
to New Zealand.
Answered the question correct.
Yeah.
That's lame.
All right, let's read the plot, or Bree and Clint will read the plot. You tell us which movie it's about and from.
Yep.
It's a dream sequence.
In order to power the city, monsters have to scare children so they scream. However, the children are toxic to the monsters, and after a child gets through, two monsters realise things may not be what they think.
What?
Yeah.
Oh, I love this movie.
It's a good movie. What do you think it is?
It's Monsters, Inc.
It's
Guess
Monsters,
what?
Inc.
You go to New Zealand,
Time to dump again.
Well done, Stace. Congratulations. We have another trip to go tomorrow. Download the Nova Player app to be a part of it.
Kate, Tim, and Joel on Nova.
On screen.
You got old mate here peering over your shoulder.
Now you're going to behave
Intern
yourself.
Pete.
Who's a bit sweaty by his own admission.
Hang on, how many glasses of Verve have you had?
Congratulations. What are we celebrating?
Yeah, I know. I'm celebrating another steak meal.
Cheers.
Can I go? Because this is a great glossy.
This is a great glossy.
Warner Brothers, they have given fans a real glimpse. It's if you're on Instagram, you'd be hard pressed to miss it today. Of Ryan Gosling as Ken.
It's amazing, isn't
for
it?
the upcoming live-action remake of Barbie, which of course Margot Robbie is playing. And I'm not even one of those people that salivates over Ryan Gosling, and he looks hot.
Well, I don't know if that's his best version of Ryan Gosling. That doesn't do it for me because that looks like a bit. I mean, it's Ken, of course, so it feels to me a bit like hot 80s boy band Ryan Gosling.
also,
it's not
is
the
this-
gorgeous Ryan Gosling we know.
Is this movie going to be a bit dark? Because it feels to me like these two probably wouldn't do that if it wasn't, like if it was
Well, they're good
cheesy.
It's not for kids, is it?
Oh, okay. That's what I don't know.
Well, I don't think so. I don't know what the rating is, but I mean, you can't have people like that overly sexualized. I mean, that's what I'm
you're right.
guessing.
So if he were to come up to you dressed like that at a bar, you'd say, no thanks.
I'd say, you look ridiculous, mate, and you took way longer than I did to get ready tonight, so you need to go home.
You would ask for a business card, though, because
I'd
you've been
say,
doing that.
show me those forearms,
Yeah.
and I'll give you half an hour to...
Okay, second glossy. Thank you, Intern Pete. What's happening here?
This is Foo Fighters related,
Yes.
but I'll let you do it because I'm not sure.
Well, the Taylor Hawkins tribute concert in London is getting bigger and bigger by the day. Liam Gallagher Queen's Brian May, or Byron May as it says here. I didn't know he worked on Smooth. Josh Homme, Chrissy Hind, and Mark Ronson on the bill as well.
Oh, wow.
So that'll be huge. That's coming up in London for what will be incredibly emotional but very special, I reckon, that night.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah. What else is happening in the world of glossies here?
Oh, this is the Logies, and of course Sunday is the TV's night of nights. And
You don't need to say it like that, Joel.
well, I'm the one.
Well, you're the only one of the group going.
I'm going.
What
I
about
need to
this
lose 8
TV's
kilos
night
before
of nights?
Sunday. Yeah. Hamish Blake from Lego Masters.
Are you going to do a spoiler alert?
He's the favourite. That's the glossy.
Oh, to win the gold.
Yeah, he's at $1.80. Sonia Kruger is second favourite, $4, but I reckon Tom Gleeson's going to take it. He's had a little secret campaign online saying, "Don't vote for me, don't vote for me," and I think that's his fans are going to vote.
Okay, has your jacket arrived?
No, it hasn't arrived yet, and I'm getting very nervous.
Feels weird to me though, like it's meant to be taken seriously, but you can do all this around the big award. It should just be an award that is given to the right person, like
I
the
agree.
Oscar.
Like,
Not
2008 and
it shouldn't be
2009.
I know what you
social
mean,
media
but is
campaigns,
it-
because that wasn't in your day.
No, I don't
Was there
think it
social
was.
media? It wasn't even social media then. You were
It
buying the
wa-
magazine.
Yeah.
You had to buy the hard copy
Yeah.
and pay,
Pay money and fill it out, just like it should have been.
floors of buildings. To
You're my favourite gold Logie winner of all time.
Of course,
Oh,
me too.
Me too.
Yeah. Followed by Lisa McCune. I liked her.
Ray Martin.
Ray Martin, of
Yes.
course.
Steve Vizard, I think, probably won a gold over the
Amazing.
years.
Really?
Bert Newton.
Yes.
Oh,
He
There's a
gave
Bert
me a
Newton
gold.
award, I think, this year.
Yeah,
Isn't
That'll
it?
be a big
interesting.
moment.
All right, and last glossy here. What's
Oh,
this
I'm
about?
so pumped about this. Our mate Jaguar Jones
Yes.
is currently on tour. Kicks off Saturday night in Melbourne, her Bunny Mode tour. I'll be there. I am so excited. She's playing Geelong, Perth, Adelaide, the Goldie, Brisbane, everywhere.
Canberra, Wollongong, Sydney and Newcastle. JaguarJones.com/tour.
Hey, Tim and Joel.
Let's talk about pool parties and just pool punch-ups, resort pools. We mentioned very quickly before the song about putting your towel down.
Oh, yeah.
So I was in Malta and...
Not a fan.
No, on record. And people lovely. Place stinks.
Well, you went there because you were a big fan of that TV show, weren't you?
That's where apparently they filmed some Khaleesi scenes. But no, it's because it's actually 2014. I was in London with my mate for Glastonbury, and we were just so sick of each other and just so sick of London pubs, you know?
Oh, my
And we thought to
God.
ourselves, we can get an £80 Ryanair trip to Malta.
Let's do it.
Just to mix it up a bit.
Let's get out
Worst
again.
thing we ever did.
How long were you there for?
2 days. And enough to make it form an opinion.
And enough to have a punch up at a pool?
No, so this was more the towel resort thing. The resort we were at, every time we woke up, there were towels all over to kind of
Bags.
them.
Shotgun on the banana lounge.
Yeah. And I know this is a generalisation, but the hotel manager said to me, you know who's banned it for that? Like, this is going to be a country. The Germans.
Oh, really?
Huge pool chair hogs.
Well, they look hot around a pool, so that's great. They can have it.
Yeah, but if no one decided to hog and everyone just had their couple of hours, wouldn't
Yeah.
everyone then get a go?
Totally. That's life,
Do
isn't
you
it?
know what I mean? It's so frustrating when you sometimes look down from your balcony or whatever and you've got towels there and they haven't even had their croissant at the buffet.
Yeah. Well,
Yeah.
that hotel in Brisbane that no one knows how to pronounce.
The Khalil or the Carlisle.
Yeah. They need to have a staff meeting.
And then send out the results to us so
yeah,
we all know.
I know.
Because we
I'm
love
going to
it.
keep saying Khalil.
It's really confusing.
Is it
But
the
then
Carlisle?
Bree said it's Carlisle and she's from there. Not from the hotel specifically.
Is she from the Khalil?
And then someone else said the Carlisle to me when I was
Carlisle?
there at the reception.
Well, that's
made
not
up.
right.
But people love to hog the deck chairs there. They get out early.
Well, I think there are the deck chairs because if you don't get the deck chair, you have to hire the
Cabana.
The cabana.
Oh, have you ever done that?
Yes, I
Have
have.
you?
Yeah, of course.
I hide the
Maybe.
cabana with a big
Bikini.
cabana stick in my hand.
Oh, how lovely!
Munching on some cabana in the cabana.
The thing is, tempers can be frayed
Yes.
around the pool.
Yes.
Not only because people are hogging the banana lounges, but also because maybe you've had an Aperol Spritz too many.
Right.
Oh.
Alcohol and water don't mix.
No, they do not. Maybe your kids are splashing the people who were there just holidaying as a couple and they don't get that kids splash in the pool.
Yeah.
Or maybe someone's perving on your wife in their bathers.
Oh, gosh,
who's
not
doing that?
me.
Well, I don't know. I'm just trying to give a few
So
suggestions.
that wouldn't worry
around
me.
things.
That would make me go, okay.
Yeah,
Well,
I've
it
done
depends
well.
if they're creepy, though. I mean, you don't wear your wife or your partner like a badge of honour or a trophy, Joel.
I was like, why are you staring at me
Well,
when
what
you
I'm
say
saying,
that?
you said you'd be kind of pleased with that if someone was being pervy about your partner.
They
Yeah.
do. Everywhere I go.
I know.
And mine looks hot in a bikini. If you want to look, go for it.
Yeah,
I'm
but
not giving you my room number though.
But it's not your. But it's not your decision to allow people to do that, is it?
It's my
hers.
decision not to be angry about it.
Oh, okay, good.
Oh,
Point.
flipped it.
It got me.
Flipped it on the floor. Flipped it.
Okay.
Give me some more.
Here we go. This is why we're talking about punch-ups and pina coladas around the pool.
I make such good pina colada. Because I've got 2 blenders, so I can make tons.
And your espresso martinis, you get your shots from
You're
Macca's.
such an entertainer. You love entertaining, you keep saying.
I know. When are you going to be entertaining?
I've never been to your house.
I know. And I throw a great party, Kate.
I
Well,
know.
it's the
but
opposite of what happens when we're at yours.
I'd love to host you, Kate.
Do you know why I don't go to your parties, Joel? Is because he's always at them. So if you want to do a private party
Oh, well, the next
with
couple of
me
weeks.
and maybe a couple of friends.
All right. In the next couple of weeks, if you want to do that while I'm out of town, go nuts.
I will.
Great. Jack will do the flowers.
Bring David.
Because I won't get any FOMO.
Great.
Who's David?
No one.
Oh, are you serious?
Who?
Who's David?
Oh, no. I was making an Australia's Got Talent reference.
Oh, Williams?
Yeah.
Oh, he's busy. I've just checked his schedule.
He'd love my place.
He would. The open fire and all of that. Holiday makers in a family resort in Houston.
Neil Patrick Harris is already at his house.
Remember when I thought Neil Patrick Harris had the hots for me in that interview? Because he was staring at my hand.
You were bleeding.
And he goes, yeah, your hand's been bleeding the entire interview.
Yeah, and you don't wear enough bow ties for him to be into you because I've seen his husband.
Oh, really?
Yeah, they're
He's
very
a lovely,
preppy. They're very
he's a lovely. I
Hamptons.
saw him on my Instagram just before with a lot of like a top hat and
what a top hat.
Yeah, have a look. Have a look.
Is
while
he
I
playing the
deliver
Monopoly
story. Maybe he is. Holiday makers in a family resort in Houston were involved in a savage poolside punch-up.
Yes.
The pair were fighting before one of them gets thrown towards the pool, grabs the rails, almost loses his balance. Here's some audio.
You better stop. You came after me, you mother.
Oh.
You guys hear that? Oh.
Oh, my God.
Yeah, it's two dad bods going at it.
Yeah. Oh, he about to serve him. Oh, Jeff done. He
You gotta
done.
serve him.
Back up. Damn.
Don't you love how Americans commentate stuff?
Yeah.
Oh, no one calls the police or
No.
asks for help or gets the children out of the way.
When we went to David Copperfield, they're like, "No way! Yeah, come on there! Whoa!" I'm like, "Hey, watch the show. That's amazing! God, you see that? Yeah." When I took my wife to the movies in America once, and I'm like,
Oh,
just be
yes.
prepared for them yelling at the screen.
That's right.
And he's like, "He's behind you! Go get him! Go get him!"
Like a
I'm Are
pantomime.
you serious?
Do they really do that?
Oh, 110%.
Like of all ages?
And they have all those weird toppings for your popcorn, like cheese sauce.
Of course, you go back to the snacks.
Kate, Tim, and Joel. Nova.
I told you I sang this with Sigrid Thornton at the Melbourne Cup once.
Oh, Siggy. I love Sigurd Thornton. In what marquee?
Yeah, on stage.
Yeah, it was at the Maya Marquee, I think.
Oh, really?
That was a hot place to be for a hot minute.
The Maya one.
Yeah, because they do the fashion on the field.
Yes.
Yeah, I got to judge one year.
Fashions on the field.
Oh.
They also have a great
That's why I
party.
don't judge anymore.
Have a great party at the end.
do
If
they?
you want to stick around after the last race.
Yeah.
It's a very stand-up marquee usually, though.
Yeah, that's what I want. I want to sit down.
Alex Perry's always floating around in there.
He wouldn't fit in there these days.
Oh, he's so buff.
Is he at Maya anymore? Because remember, I think it was when he went there when his frocks were available in Maya, and then they went to
imagine they are
DJs or something like that.
They're very fancy these days. The Real Housewives are always in them. Anyway, remember that little boy under Steve Irwin's arm He's now 18 years old, Robert Irwin.
The one that he dangled in front of the croc.
Yes.
Remember that? That went well.
Yes,
No, that
I
was
remember.
Michael
No, that was out a window.
Oh, that was blanket.
That was out the window.
Blank over a balcony.
Anyway, Robert Irwin, he is 18 years old. He doesn't have the bowl cut anymore. It's all a bit choppy.
I saw him live the other day. Saw him live a couple of weeks ago.
Oh, was he at Australia Zoo when you
And
went?
doing what they
Told
do,
you,
yeah.
the Crocosea, mate.
He
Terry
talked
was
about
there.
it so last
Chandler was
night.
there. They make Chandler go in and splash the water to get the croc out.
Oh,
I'm like,
Chandler, that's
he's
Bindy's
expendable.
husband. Yeah. And he's not trying. He's not like. Chandler wasn't trained in crocodile care.
Water splashing?
No, but he's not part
I
of
don't
the
think
fam.
he cares for the crocodiles. I think he just splashes around to get them to come out.
Yeah, that sweet Irwin Cash.
Chandler.
Chandler. Anyway,
Bang.
Robert, formerly Bob, was asked for his number by a fan at Australia Zoo the other day. Have a listen.
I think you're so cute, and I was wondering if I could have your number.
Well, I'm very flattered. Thank you. Where are you visiting from?
America.
Oh, nice. That's cool. Whereabouts?
Utah.
Cool.
Cool.
Cool. He was not into you.
No, I don't think he's into his crocs still.
Yeah.
Let the man have his crocs.
Yeah.
Up next, we're going to get wild from Wellington.
Who is this person?
Oh, you know.
I do.
Such a good actor, though.
Kate, Tim, and Joel. Nova.
Today's guest is television and radio royalty.
Jennifer Lopez, how are you doing? Ed Sheeran, how are you doing? Ringo, it's lovely to see you again, sir.
I know, isn't it wonderful? Before he was a regular on our screens, he wasn't afraid to show his wild side. And you can hear him all over Smooth FM.
Does it get any better than that? Not really.
Please welcome our mate, Richard Wilkins.
Kia ora, kids. Yeah, how you doing?
Thank God for the Smooth app.
good. Yeah.
I've been listening to Smooth while I've been over here.
Oh, what a relief for you.
I know. I pop it in my
Chilling
ears
out.
at night.
How's New Zealand going? Are you having fun?
Oh my goodness, it's so beautiful. It's chilly at this time of year.
It's chilly everywhere.
But I think that's what you're asking for.
Yeah.
I want to
I used to live in
I want to feel
Wellington.
cold. I want to feel alive. I want to eat great food. I want to do good fun things.
Yeah, or sometimes the wind coming off that beautiful harbour. Have you had a bit of wind over there?
Isn't it stunning?
bit.
Yeah, so Kate's had wind all week.
Kate's had wind all week, around 5 o'clock generally.
Yeah, I know. Oof.
Oh, man.
Oofed indeed.
Yeah.
No, our trip's almost over. We leave tomorrow.
Have you gotten any trouble yet? Anything with the gendarmes?
I'm actually coming to you live from a jail cell.
Yeah.
Cool.
Are we allowed to talk about it?
Just 24 hours in the
We've done
clink.
quite well.
Oh, well, so this is your one phone call, is it?
I know. Yeah. Help us.
I wanted an ISDN line.
Phone a friend. Sorry, click. Brr.
No, but everything that you've been mentioned to us on air last week, we've
Yep.
done, and especially the things that you text me in private, I've definitely done.
Uh-oh. That's why you're in jail.
Oh
Yeah.
my
Thanks for those
goodness.
names.
No, it is lovely over here, and everyone loves. Like, I just carry a big photo of you around here, and I get in everywhere.
Yeah, good
Yeah.
luck with that. No, I know you're fibbing.
Maybe the departures lounge.
Yeah, please, hurry up, run. Can we help you?
What's been happening with you this week? What's been happening in Australia? Have we missed anything in the world of entertainment this week?
Well, look, it's entertainment never sleeps. You know, there's stuff going on all the time, Timmy, as you would be well aware. It's been good. It's been good.
Have you given the Elvis movie any stars yet? Because I know it's coming out next week. And I know you did a lot with Baz.
I did a lot with Baz.
And the gang.
Yeah, look, I really enjoyed the Elvis film. I think a lot of people might have a problem with it. People say, oh, it's very busy. It's very cut very quickly. Of course it is. It's a Baz Luhrmann film. I love Baz's work. I think he's so brave, adventurous. He's passionate. His energy is relentless. I think it's a great film. I think Austin Butler is just the discovery of the century.
Oh, he's incredible.
He is incredible. He looks like Elvis. He sounds like Elvis. And Baz employed 3,000 people and made an epic blockbuster about the king of rock and roll in
Yeah,
the middle of
hooray
a
to him.
pandemic. You know,
On the Gold Coast.
Exactly. We're all working from home and queuing up to go to Woolies, and Baz makes this thing.
Yeah.
Incredible.
Are you going to like it more if you're not an Elvis fan?
I just think you watch it. Well, I mean, everyone's an
Because
Elvis
it's a great
fan.
film.
It's a moot point. Everyone's an Elvis
Well,
fan.
but are they? Because Joel, you said the other day you're not an Elvis
Well,
fan.
I'm not an Elvis fan, but he's not really on
He's
my
waiting
radar.
for the Baz Luhrmann
You're
movie
not
about the
not.
Pussycat Dolls.
Hang on, I'm just working that. You're not an Elvis.
Well,
Not
like,
an-
you know,
well, do you
I'll
know
pop
what I
on my
mean? We were
blue suede
talking about it,
shoes.
yeah.
No, it's a great film. You should go see it.
No, I can't wait. And I do you say biopic or biopic?
It's a biopic. It's a biography, and it's a picture.
Yeah, but
biopic.
how do you say it?
Yeah, two
Biopic.
syllables.
Okay, biopic.
Biopic.
Yeah, I don't like the
Finally settled.
biopics where it's like here he was born and here he died. Like this is just a portion of his life, isn't it?
No, well, he gets born in the beginning.
Yeah, and then did he die at the end?
Spoiler alert. Yeah.
Does he?
Well, what do you think?
I don't know. I haven't seen it.
Is Elvis dead?
I'm hastened to go.
Hasn't released any music in a while.
You know, I
Lazy
hung out with
Bones.
Priscilla.
Yeah, well, I know you did. Well, did you?
Yeah, I did.
I spent a bit of time with her.
Yeah,
I
so
didn't
did I.
believe that photo on your Instagram. I was like,
Yeah, in Ballarat.
oh, wow.
Why about? Oh, because that's where the thing
That's
was.
where the Elvis Museum is.
I did a tour with her when she was over here, a talking tour, speaking to her. And she told
You're
stories.
always going to win. I know that.
No,
I'm
no,
trying to
no,
impress
no.
you.
I met Jerry Schilling a few times too, who was Elvis's best buddy, who's depicted in the film, and he was the sort of head of the Memphis Mafia.
Yeah, right.
Oh. Actually, next time you come in, we've got a game for you.
Yes.
It won't be one of us facing you. We've got a different opponent.
Yeah.
I don't think I like that game.
It's a story-topping opponent. A story-topping game.
Yeah.
It's a story-topping game.
Oh, so who can be the biggest?
Yeah, who's got the biggest wanky stories?
Yeah, you win.
Yeah.
yeah.
Okay. And
You've got tough
is-
competition.
Yeah, thanks.
Now, I'm looking down here at the quick draw rules. You know, you've won 3 and Kate's only won 1 against you out of the 4.
Kate.
Oh, that was the one when she got given the answers, wasn't it?
Probably. Well, you always ask me for the answers. I can't give them to you. Here, though, is our current Prime Minister of Australia and the rules for quick draw.
This is Anthony Albanese, and these are the official quick draw rules. Rule number 1, your first response is your final answer. 2, if you answer incorrectly, your opponent has a reasonable amount of time to respond with their answer. 3, human error is sometimes unavoidable. Be a good sport, and above all, have fun. And finally, the rules are the rules.
Well, not really finally.
So that's what Albo was doing during the campaign.
Yes.
Ultimately, Tim will exercise his discretion.
That's the important
Thank
bit.
you, Prime Minister.
You know, he gave them those rules as current Prime Minister.
Yeah.
ScoMo
I'm
did them
impressed.
before. Yeah, me too.
Yeah, he did it on the phone if you can't
Quality's
tell.
not so good, but it's all right. And did you know that him and, because we're in New Zealand, Jacinda was in Australia last week?
Yes, she was.
And they traded vinyls. How
Yeah,
cool is that?
Well, is it bordering on a bit weird as well?
Well, I think that's just cool. Like, she likes music, he likes music. She's like, she's only 40, isn't she?
And they're both groovy kids
They're
and all
both
that
groovy
stuff.
kids.
I'm 40.
I believe, isn't she? Jacinda?
She's young.
Go and Google it.
Hey, Google. How old is Jacinda Ardern?
Jacinda Ardern is 41 years old.
See?
Oh, my God.
Closest without going over. Okay, here
That's
we go.
quite impressive, by the way.
Name a place in New Zealand starting with W.
Wellington.
Okay, that's the practice question.
Well done,
Dickie
Kate.
Wilkins is here live from New Zealand.
Tim and Joel's Quick Draw.
We couldn't do Quick Draw from New Zealand without having Richard Wilkins back on the show. You were on last Friday telling us all about your tips and tricks for Wellington.
Yeah.
We've only got one more day to go here. 2 nights, 1 day. You're in our nice studio.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, we're playing for real. Dickie, you won 3 out of the 4. Kate Ritchie's got 1 title off you. So let's make this a good game.
Okay.
Good luck.
Okay.
Yeah.
Good luck, Kate.
Name something you'd see in the Qantas Lounge starting with B. Beer?
Correct, Kate.
Brews,
Beer.
beer.
Oh, yeah, sorry, and Joel is scoring.
Yep, I'm here too.
Goodness.
I know, mate. I've been hanging out with you since Monday.
No, you love it.
Question number 2. Name something you take travelling starting with C.
Case.
Car case.
Who was that? Sorry,
I
was still
said
writing.
case, which is what you take.
Yeah, Dickie.
Oh,
What,
sorry,
you
I was still writing down the answer for
Did you say you take your car with you?
I didn't know what.
No, that's right.
That's a big
is
case
in.
to fit a car in. It's called a container, and that would have probably done it too.
Oh, my goodness. My
Sorry,
goodness.
just quickly though, who
Dickie,
won that
Dickie.
point? 'Cause
I
I was
won
still
that
marking
one.
down the point from the last
my
question.
goodness.
I don't want to tell you how to score. But you have to write the answer
Well, I
down.
was writing. I was actually drawing a love heart.
It's easy to judge. This isn't Eurovision, John.
Just for myself.
I love
Question
Eurovision, by the way.
It was good, wasn't it?
Wonderful.
I thought
You did
Joel
a
and
great
Mitch did
job.
a great job.
Oh, thank you very much. I'll let me.
Didn't like the British guy, though.
Sam Smith.
Sam
the guy
Ryder.
that-
Sam Ryder, exactly.
Yeah, yeah.
Yawn.
He's got a big mouth.
He did the Platty Jubes the other week, too.
Yeah, I know. That's when I went to the bathroom. Hey, look, I'm not here to judge.
No. Well, you are. You just
I
did.
was just here. I'm such a bitch. And name something you'd find in a hotel room starting with T.
Tampon.
What?
Oh, Kate, your classic answer.
What did you say?
Tampon. Got to take one, mate.
Not saying a word.
It's a classic answer. It's a weak answer.
It's what people know.
but
It's what you're famous for.
I'm just going to keep saying it. I'm so sorry.
It's one of your greatest hits. It's weird you haven't got an endorsement with one of the big brands.
I know, please, Libra Flirt.
How would you do the ad, though? I think that's just a voiceover.
I would tie a jacket around my waist.
Actually, why is that unique to a hotel room, just quietly?
It's not.
Well, because you have to take it on holidays, just in case.
But don't you take it everywhere?
You know what, Dickie? Stay out of it.
Okay.
You could find anything in a hotel room. Really dead body. Anything. Toenails. Tim,
Okay,
I'm
go.
always in hotel rooms. No. I'm over here. If you need me.
Hey, in the corner.
I'll have all your room keys. I'll get a skeleton key.
I'm getting done here.
What's the score?
2 points to Kate, 1 point to Dickie.
Name a holiday destination starting with N.
Maranui.
Netherlands.
Naranui. What is that? Is that
What
real?
the
It's a
hell
place
is
in New
Naranui?
Zealand.
Is it really?
Yeah.
Oh, you made it up.
Was it M or N?
Have you ever
N.
been there?
N, Narawakia.
There's Naranui is a surname.
Thank you.
No, but
Named
it's
after
not
the
a place.
named after the suburb.
No.
Did you answer something?
Netherlands.
She answered Netherlands.
Okay, all right, sorry.
It's the Netherlands anyway. It's not just Netherlands.
Stop it. You're not helping.
Oh, okay.
3 points to Kate.
Which means, if you get this right, you have won, Kate Ritchie. Dickie, you need this to stay in the game. Come on, mate.
Thank you.
Name something you would put honey on starting with C.
Carrots.
Carrots is an answer.
Carrots. Great answer.
Thank you.
Yeah, but
I love
would you?
honey
I love,
carrots.
well, yeah, honey roasted carrots.
Yeah, beautiful.
Yeah, okay, they're
Fine.
good. They're good. Better on a
Yum, yum, yum. What are you saying, Joel? Anything?
Oh, sorry. 3 points to Kate, 2 points to Dickie. Dickie, you need to get this next answer
Thank
correct
you.
to stay in the game.
Okay, go.
I know what you're doing. You're just looking at the restaurant that we're going to tonight.
I know, I am. Oh my God, the oysters sound
Oysters at a restaurant? Are you serious? Oh my God. Knock me over with a feather. Name something you'd find in a park starting with M.
A madam is there.
A madam.
I mean, she's correct, but my God, that was like you're constipated.
Come on, you're not going to accept that.
Yeah, you are.
A madam.
I'm in the same room as her. Don't forget, I'm in the same country as her. I'm not even...
Sorry.
Go to the park.
He's got to fly home with me.
What about a middle-aged person?
That's me as well, you know. I'm double dipping.
Finding a madam in the park, not in New Zealand, you won't
What
be.
about a muddy madam on the monkey bars?
There you go.
Dickie, thanks for everything. We'll see you when we get home.
A madam, I get done by a madam in the park. Sorry, I'll read that again.
Kate, Tim and Joel is a Nova podcast. For more great comedy shows like this, head to novapodcast.com.au.